So I did not think that I was going to be actually getting the limited run games version right away, especially because I had literally heard nothing about it. But after receiving the Pix'n version, which if you watched the last episode I just did, it was me unboxing the Pix'n version of NeoGeo Pocket Color Collection, I got the email saying that the one from Limited Run Games did ship. So I guess, in a sense, we can do a direct comparison. So let's go ahead and unbox the Limited Run Games version of the NeoGeo Pocket Color Collection. So I'm going to say this box is substantially wider than the other one. It's thin, but it's really wide. And here's the comparison for the Pix'n one, just so you could see, especially if you just watch this video earlier in the week or last week. I forget when I'm going to schedule these things, but this is what you get. I will say straight off the cuff, I did not get a card in my box. I don't know if a card's supposed to come with this or not. I've already reached out to customer support, but if you watch my channel, I always show the card first, so I'm really disappointed that I didn't get one, and I'll be very disappointed if there isn't one. It wouldn't make sense to me because all of the other NeoGeo games that they've come out with for limited run games has had a card, so I'm really hoping there's one for this. But let's just get into opening this guy. So I've already started it here as not to waste time trying to cut stuff. But yeah, this is a really wild box. It's I think it'd be pretty cool to display on the shelf because you got this big front. But it's wide as hell, so it's really going to take a lot. So here is the box, though. Like I said, it's pretty thin. The back is pretty cool. I actually like this kind of like retro color deal. But anyway, it's a slip cover. So we'll do that, and the slip cover is identical to the box. So I don't know what the difference is. Is this open here? Okay, so it opens like a oh, okay. Everything now makes sense. Hold on one second. Okay, so, when I opened up the Pix'n version, it had the cool snap case, which was European only, and Pix'n is a French company, so that makes sense. This is in America. We're welcome to America, Limited Run Games. This is how they did it. So I have one complete in-box game for the NeoGeo Pocket Color, and that's Biomotor Unitron. But see how they have it here? It's a cardboard opens up and has the game here, and here's the book. This is how they came in America, and it looks like that's what they're doing here. So I'm going to assume, I'm gonna hope that that's the way it is. I think it is though. Let's just slide that. Tab is a little. It is how they did it. So that is kind of cool. That makes up a little bit for the weird, awkward size. Let's see what is in this. So this is where the manual, obviously I just showed you. This is where the manual would be, but now it's where the poster is. So I did say it came with a two-sided poster. So you got this one that has all the games that are in it. And then the flip side, which is the main cover. I'm going to go ahead and close that back up, though. And slide it back in. Get in there, you. You get a steelbook. So, I'm going to go ahead and be the first one to say that steelbooks are cool. I love steelbooks, don't get me wrong. This one's a really nice one. I mean, don't get me, it's cool. But, man, that snap case is way cooler. Here's the game. We'll open that up, too, in a second. But just, let's just get this last bit out. So the spacers hold this book in. It is a paperback book. Let's see. It's the complete retrospective. So this is kind of neat. It shows, the Switch and some different games, NeoGeo Pocket Color stuff, kind of more of a history. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. This looks a lot more detailed. This is a lot more detailed than the Pix'n one. The Pix'n one just showed a little bit of stuff about, the game, showed art and stuff. This actually looks like it has full on, the history of everything. So from a historical standpoint, this is the better book for sure, which is pretty cool. It shows all the cases and stuff. But yeah, I mean, look, it goes deep into it, and then some of these pictures are really cool too. Like this is just a nice little shot, isn't it? Dark Arms, yeah. So this is definitely, you know, I think it goes without saying that this is the better book of the two for sure. It really makes having both of these hurt a little less, seeing as how like they both have a lot of differing stuff. So it's like, you know, it would have been cool if they had like one like collector's edition that had everything, like the better book but in the cool snap case. But whatever. Let's see what's in the game itself. I imagine it's going to be very similar, except for the fact that one says Peggy 7 and the other one says rated T, or Peggy 9, whatever the hell the Peggy is. Open sesame though. Plastic away. I wonder if the manual is going to be the same. So the inside I think is different on this one for sure. Let's see what the manual though. I don't remember what the other manual looked like because it's been like a couple days since I've opened that one. But this is a nice manual. They all were both nice manuals. Plus, the game itself has digital manuals on there. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to go into the review of the game now, which if you'd watched my other video, you've already seen. But anyway, let's just jump into that. If for some reason you did not watch the last video, I actually explained my thoughts on this collection. So for the sake of just my ease, I'm just going to take that little snippet and throw it in right here. So if you haven't watched it, you can kind of see what I feel about this collection. So, you know, without further ado, here's my small review on the actual games itself. So I feel kind of weird about this game. As a huge NeoGeo fan, this has all the content I would ever want, but this is the screen, and you're not hearing anything wrong. There's no music. There's no music on the title screen. There's no sound effects. There's just a click in between the cartridges and the games. It's really weird, kind of like eerie and off-putting, which is not a great way to start off like how I feel about this, especially because as I kept playing, like this actually honestly has a great amount of content. You can actually go through and like read every single full color manual, which is really neat. They have the ability to open up the clamshell cases, which was actually European only. We got cardboard here, and open up the game, and like they have these little 3D models that you can pan around. It's really cool. A lot of information. There's a lot of options even with this game. There's like the ability to have different NeoGeo pockets in pocket colors as your background. You can zoom in and zoom out. You can smooth out the pixels. You can keep it pixelated. They have a rewind feature. The games all play great. I mean, I don't have much to say bad about, you know, the actual what you get as far as really top quality games. Some of them pretty rare and expensive. Really great ways to play them with a rewind feature. It's just weird. It's weird that like it just, the no music like freaks me out a little bit. It's kind of odd. I will say that it's probably a really good idea for you to get familiar with the controls by reading the manual, only because, you know, you're so used to playing games nowadays with multiple buttons. But, you know, a lot of these are fighting games, and, you know, the NeoGeo Pocket Color is a 2-button console. So some of the stuff you might be used to definitely is going to be off just for someone who's never played these games before. So keep that in mind before you jump in. Read the manuals, look at the moves, make sure you understand the button layouts, because, you know, you don't want to play these games and get frustrated because you're like, what the heck's going on? Just because you've never kind of played them before. And it's much easier just to jump in and do it that way. Other than that, like I said though, they all play very well. You know, just like how I kind of explained, you know, when I was showing off my NeoGeo Pocket Color, my personal one, I own like all these games, most of these games. Actually, no, all these games. So I did play a couple of them. The ones that I'm playing on screen now, I actually played the original game to compare them directly, and they play, you know, perfectly, in my opinion. I will say that personally, you know, I'm always kind of on the fence on if I like a filter or not. Personally, I keep the pixelated filter on. The smooth version looks kind of weird to me. And you know, I like the smoothed out version on certain things like Super Nintendo and stuff sometimes, but on this one, I think being that it's like one of those dot matrix style, you know, things like your original Game Boy, it makes more sense to leave it pixelated. But that's just me. I don't know. I do like that they have the like advanced color options and all that. But yeah, on the whole, the game itself is great. Other than that really weird, you know, intro screen. But other than that, yeah, you can't go wrong with this collection. So I think I'm going to defer to you guys on this one. I personally think the Pix'n Love one's a little bit nicer, but I'm a big fan of the shock box. That's just me. But wait, which one did you guys get? Did you get the limited run version? Did you get any version? If you're interested in getting a version, as of recording this, the Pix'n Love one is still available, while limited run, of course, they do open and close pre-orders. So it's long gone. You can't get that one anymore. But, you know, hey, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this or the other collection, and which one you think is better. That's going to do it for us today, guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. That'd be very, very cool. But as always, my friends, take it easy.